Hey, welcome back. It is as always good to see you today. It is Tuesday, I believe, in my world, August 1st. And yeah, first, thank you, Hardly Dan, for pointing out to me in my last video the audio issues. Apparently, I was only coming out of the right channel. My audio settings for my microphone got messed up in Streamlabs, so I was only outputting on one channel. But I'm deaf in my left ear. So if it's not outputting on the left channel, I'm not going to notice. I don't even have my left earbud in. I only put it in when I'm out in public because people will think that I can hear them, and I really can't. So yeah, I wouldn't notice because I can't hear that channel. I do not hear in stereo. But all that being said, we do have a new Amberlynn read video. And it is titled, "Am I Looking for a Girlfriend?" Question mark bar. If I lose weight, no one will watch me anymore. And it's going to be a vlog. I don't think she's looking for a girlfriend. I think she wants to get back with wifey. But if a little hottie were to slide into her DMs, she might chat them up a little bit. Who knows? Just to kind of help her get over that heartbreak. And I think, yes, people would watch her if she lost weight because I think we want to see her succeed. We want to see how she succeeds and want to see her do better. And I think she might even get more viewers. But all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, if you are new here, I do speed her up to 1.25 speed because her regular speaking speed is just too slow for me and takes forever. So let's get into it.
Hi guys, welcome to a new video. I am about to do my makeup, so don't worry. I'm probably just gonna do something like low-key today. Right now, I'm watching the Really Good podcast with Bobby. I think I'm obsessed with like her demeanor, and I have watched like every single one that she's done, which is only like 5. And this is the last one I haven't seen. I am gonna subscribe now. Yes, I am, because just the way that she acts is so funny to me. I was literally
Never heard of it.
just in the middle of doing my eyebrows when a massive bug just flew into the window and died. From the outside, obviously. They thought they could fly in here and it just went dong. That's the noise it made. Literally dong. Oh, that was hard to see. That was sad. Okay, so I'm not.
Aw. I hate when a bird flies into one of my windows, just smack, and it's like, oh, you poor thing. And then they land and they lay there for a minute and they get up and shake it off. Ever had a bird get in your house before? We had a bird when I was a kid get into our house, and it was flying around and it was like hitting the ceiling, and it ended up cutting its head on something, like one of the the popcorn ceilings, and it kept like hitting its head, and so we had these little little blood specks on the ceiling, and we had to clean it after because this bird kept hitting its head. Finally, we were able to get it kind of shooed out the front door again. But yeah. Anyway.
With my makeup, I'm still mid makeup, but I have had so many DMs on Instagram of people asking about the glitter that I'm wearing. Well, I'm not currently wearing it. I might wear it today. I don't know. It is NYX Professional Makeup Glitter Brilliance. It's for your face, body, whatever you want it to be. And this one is in the color 07 Glee, Gli. So it's this cute little guy here. Blech. Hi guys. So, update on my life.
Oh, she's crying. We have the tears. We are having a heartbreak era update. Yep, if she looks like she's been crying, it's because she has been. If I look like I've been crying, it's because I sneezed before I started recording. I really did. I sneezed like twice. So
I finished my makeup. I went outside for a walk. Saw some people, waved at some people, smiled at some people, made small talk with some people, and it was nice. And
Social Lynn.
He got pet on by some strangers. Sometimes I'm weird about that. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I came back inside.
Did she say got pet on? I didn't catch that.
I was in a good mood. I came back inside. I was okay. But then, I don't know. I just started writing poetry, and I have not written poetry in a really long time.
Oh, God.
Writing used to be, really special.
God, we're having the heartbreak era poetry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh because she feels bad and she's crying, but I'm just imagining this super sad, like emo poetry about wifey and the breakup and how heartbroken she is.
To me, like, poetry is one of my favorite forms of art besides like music and stuff. I can't create that. But I used to create a lot of poems and that was my form of art, and I eventually like realized I wasn't passionate about it anymore because a lot of like outside influence and
Because she got shit on a lot for her poetry. And I feel bad that as a community we made her feel bad about her poetry. Um, because, poetry is very personal. And she shared that with the community, but it wasn't very good. But I mean, you don't have to be good at something to enjoy it. And I kind of feel bad that we made her feel bad about her poetry, and she stopped doing it because it could be a nice outlet for her. Um, and yeah, so I feel kind of bad about that. I mean, granted, she shouldn't let other people affect what she enjoys doing and her hobbies and things of that nature. But when it comes to something personal like poetry or writing, if you keep being told that you're not good at it, you're gonna stop. Or other people could keep working at it and learn more and try to get better. Amberlynn is the kind of person that will stop liking something or stop doing something due to external influence.
I stopped writing for years. I did. And when I journal, like there are moments
This new speech pattern of hers, the blah blah I did, yes I did. What when did that start? And I wonder what's influenced it because she takes on the speech patterns of other people. So I'm wondering if there's a YouTuber that she watches that speaks like that and she's taken on this speech pattern, or if wifey even spoke that way. So, cuz I know that we often will pick up phrases and speech patterns from people that we're around a lot or like listen to a lot. And so I'm wondering if this is something she's picked up from somebody else.
where like I'll maybe write a poem that's like a couple sentences, but nothing like
A haiku?
how I used to write. I will say like how I used to write like a decade ago. No, definitely not the way I write now. Like I've changed my writing style for sure, but like I just subconsciously
I would
feel
hope.
like my writing is never good enough and whatever it may be because it was never about that. It was never about like, oh my god, what a great poem. It was more so about the way it made me feel. And I stopped feeling that way because of like outside things.
And that's what poetry should be. It should be about how you feel, and if it's just getting your feelings out, that's fine. If I were Amberlynn, I would not share my poetry anymore because of the way people did respond to it. Because no matter what she writes, it's going to be criticized quite heavily. I may have a BA in English, but I'm not great at critiquing poetry. But I know that Amberlynn's poetry wasn't very good. Poetry was never my strong suit. Creative writing hasn't been my strong suit. When I was a kid, I was good at it, but I even won like I think an honorable mention in a young authors competition. I was like fourth place. Um, but as I got older, well, in college, I was a computer science major, and then English, and then I got my master's in technical communication. And I kind of can't do creative writing anymore. I can do technical writing, but creative writing is a struggle for me anymore.
But I just wrote a poem and it just like really hurt. It did. I guess it needs to happen though. Like, cause I remember yesterday, I kept holding
It's
back
very
tears all day
cathartic.
long, like literally all day long. And normally I just let myself cry, but all day yesterday, I had this lump in my throat, and I just wanted to cry so bad, and I wouldn't let myself. And then it was finally nighttime. That's
Let those feelings out, girl. Let them out.
after like 10 hours of just like holding on strong. I finally just let myself do it. I just started bawling my eyes out, and I felt so much better afterwards. And it made me realize that crying is actually helping me. And I know that sounds crazy.
It helps a lot of people because it's an outlet of your emotions, and a lot of people feel better after a good cry.
I cry on here all the time and people talk shit about it, but I don't care. Like, it's helping me to, like, just, like, gets out something. So as I was writing this poem, I'm just, like, crying, and it was just, like, a whole therapeutic experience, to be honest. It really was. And I know after this wave of sadness and these wave of tears and emotions, once it goes away, I'll be okay again. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit of time, and then I'm gonna start filming again. But I just want to let you guys know kind of where my head's at currently, because I'm just, like, really emotional lately.
You've been emotional for the last month.
Really emotional. I'm going through something that is obviously clearly affecting me, and not everyone is affected by the same things. But this is affecting me in a way that I literally was not expecting. So breakups are really hard, and depending on certain circumstances, it could be harder for others or freeing for others, or some people are so happy after a breakup, some people are fucking devastated, and that's just where I'm at right now. And it's gonna be
Of course, everybody reacts to things differently. And like I said in my previous video, I think, or video before, I don't know, continuing to live with wifey isn't going to help her get over those feelings because she's going to be seeing her every day.
like that for a little bit. It's gonna be like that for a little bit. And I've been getting so many messages on Instagram that have just been amazing, and I thank you guys so much. But there was one that was just like, I appreciate you being so vulnerable and relatable, and the fact that you were doing this in front of a large audience just goes to show how strong you are. And it just, like, truly meant the world to me to read those words. God, I can't believe I just did my makeup, and now my makeup's all messed up. Oh, only me, you know? I just feel like I need to let myself feel, because by not allowing myself to feel, I'm not gonna heal. And as someone who is daily vlogging for 15 days, you guys are gonna see that process happen. And I just need you guys to be patient with me, please, because I can't control how I feel currently, but I'm trying my hardest to control, like, my actions around it. I'm trying really hard. So, but yeah,
That's the
just
only
patience,
thing.
please. Anyways, I'm going to journal
Only thing you can't control is yourself and your own actions.
just a little bit more and then get out of this, like, headspace, because it will go away. It comes in waves, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm about to have some raw.
Oh my god. Oh, we're back to the oh, jeez. So people think that mustard has 0 calories because it says 0 calories on the container. That's because if something has fewer than 5 calories per serving, they can legally list it as 0 calories. But it's actually, I think, 3 calories per tablespoon. That's teaspoon. So she has a big pile of mustard here. That's not 0 calories. And I don't think she realizes that. I mean, granted, she's not counting calories right now, but she's thinking, oh, but Amberlynn's going to be like, well, the label says 0 calories, but it's really not. She has, like, I don't know, a quarter of a cup of mustard there. So it's not 0 calories.
With cottage cheese, mustard, some leftover onions, and turkey kielbasa. This is my first meal of the day, and I prefer having this as my first meal because it's so freaking good. So I don't know why this is a hot topic, but I showed you guys me just taking a filtered selfie on my Snapchat, which this is something I do every day, and I've done for years. I only communicate with my personal, in real life friends or family or whatever it may be on Snapchat, and we're always sending photos back and forth or whatever it is. And now people, like, have a conspiracy that I'm looking for a girlfriend because I showed you a filtered photo. The stretching has gone way too far, folks. I promise you, I'm literally just sending this to one of my really good friends, okay? Y'all, I don't
Those filters really slim her face, too.
know what is happening, but my mood is so much better right now. Like, I just changed
Did you take a Delta 8?
the litter box, have a load of laundry started, like, clean it a little bit, pack it a little bit, and I just feel so much better. I told you, it's like that crying session that needs to happen every single day, and I'm fine with that for now. But since we're in my good old room, Y'all, there's so many things that I have to like go through and look at and like be sad about getting rid of, but knowing I don't need it or it has memories that
If you don't need it, then get rid of it. But if you don't want to get rid of it, then keep it.
I don't want, you know.
Just pack it.
And it's like I have to sit here and decide, like, do I want this big guy right here? Like, this guy's pretty good, pretty decent, super expensive, but there's one down here that is super like floppy and annoying. So I'm over here trying to decide what to do. I am getting rid of these mirrors, by the way. I used to have 3 of them because I was gonna do this whole moment. They're so dusty right now, but I just like don't care. But I used to have 3. I got rid of 1. Now I still have 2. I have this guy and then the other one's right there. So I will be getting rid of these for sure. I'm trying to think of like what furniture I plan on keeping. I have a huge chair in my living room that I'm probably gonna get rid of, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. It's just like memories or
If it's things that you don't want to pack and move, then get rid of it. But if you're going to have movers move you, you might as well keep it instead of having to buy a new one.
onto certain things. Like, I'm trying really hard to separate myself from blankets. That's a whole other topic. But there's gonna be a lot of blankets that I'm getting rid of because of memories and stuff, because I have this weird like attachment with blankets. Literally been like this since I was like 2 years old, so don't ask, don't come for me. I'm a weird girly, I'm quirky. So the topic of blankets right now is a hard one. I know, I hope someone out there understands. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't know, we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Sorry, you guys hear my dryer in the back, but look at that cutie.
Aww.
Look how sweet, Twinkie store.
Aww,
She's
hey,
out
Twinkie.
because we just took a walk. I'm out myself, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, I really want to try some of these loaded cauliflower bites, bacon and cheddar. I just figured this was a better alternative to me ordering fast food, which is what I really want to do.
Absolutely. It is a better option to that.
Now, so I'm choosing to do this instead. Like, when I want to eat takeout, it's hard for me not to have takeout. Like, it's very, very hard. So I'm pretty sure I could just put these in the air fryer. Like, it says to use the oven, but then it says
Yeah, you could air fry them.
cooking in a toaster oven not recommended. I don't know, I'm pretty sure an air fryer is fine. So I'm just gonna make.
But if you overdo them, they're going to start oozing and splooching the insides out. I'm sorry to say splooch.
All of them, I guess. But one is like flat. I'll show you guys what they look like. I don't know, I hope this is good. I'm just feeling really, really hungry. And this is when the takeout cravings come. Okay, so this is what they look like. I'm gonna plug this guy in. Power, air fry. I guess I'll just have it on for 20 minutes. I'll check it here and there.
I've still never used my air fryer. I think I mentioned this before, but my oven can air fry if I get the right pan for it. It's a pan that has like holes in the bottom, or a rack, I think. Yeah, I think it's a rack, and then there's a pan that goes below it to catch whatever drips.
Okay, hi. It has been 8 minutes, and I did some research. If something says oven, you can use an air fryer. And that air fryers actually give out more power. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I learned something. All right, so it's been 8 minutes. I just wanted to check on it. I do use a meat thermometer for like everything. So yeah, this still needs more time. And then it just starts again when you close it. It's pretty great. Hi, we're back. So it's been like 5 more minutes. I catch myself watching Alex, you guys know, the reaction channel. And I'm just listening to him right now. And he literally just said that if I lose weight and become like a success story, that no one's gonna watch me anymore. Pretty much just said that.
I disagree.
So it's just like these reaction channels, you ain't adding up. Like, do you actually care about me? And do you want to see me get better? Or are you really just like loving the demise, loving the train?
I think most people want to see Amberlynn get better. Even if Alex did say that, he probably still wants to see her get better. He's just stating his opinion that if Amberlynn does lose weight, people aren't going to watch her because people want to see the train wreck. I think the opposite. I think people would watch more because they want to see her succeed.
So you can just like keep making that money. Like, it's just not enough. And that's just like hard because the more train wreck I am, the more views I get. I was getting my lowest views when I was on really, really good track. When I first got with Feline, it was during that era. I was like losing weight, I was eating super healthy, and I was getting the lowest of views. And now that I'm like not doing that, I don't know.
It's because of the breakup. People want to see that drama.
See, it's things like that. When people say things like that, it's just like, it mentally messes with me hardcore. Knowing that I could lose my job if I become healthy and successful in my weight loss. Like,
if you become healthy and lose a bunch of weight, you can get a job outside of the home and be able to do it easier. How about that? Or you could turn into a fitness channel.
like, don't say things like that, please. Okay, now that I'm done expressing my feelings, where some people would call it a rant, you can call it what you want, but I'm just expressing myself. So these are definitely done. So let me get a plate, and then we can plate some.
Expressing yourself in a ranty way.
Try a plate. I'm gonna plug it. So this, I still use this, to the person who sent me it. In my P.O. box, the cat spatula. She is still used. Yes, she is. So I think I'm gonna have...
I would use tongs to get those out personally, but...
a couple. Let's do 3. This is what it looks like, by the way. I'm gonna let Feline have some. I'm sure she's...
oh, still cooking for wifey.
I like it. And then here are my 3. Okay, so I want to try these with and without ranch. So obviously we're gonna try them without ranch first. They smell kind of like, you know, like that weird smell that like broccoli has and like Brussels sprouts, asparagus, like kind of like that healthy smell. You guys know what I'm talking about.
So a healthy smell is weird. A weird healthy... what? It smells like a vegetable? Is that what you're saying?
Oh god, it's hot.
Well, yeah, what do you expect? So good.
Wait, these are so good. This is what the inside looks like. Wow. That's actually really good without ranch, but I'm a ranch girly. I'm just gonna try a little tiny dollop. Just a little dollop.
Dollop.
See, that is so good. And these are cauliflower instead of like potato. I think I prefer it without the ranch.
I like the cauliflower tots and broccoli tots. I think those are quite tasty.
I'm also gonna have a Diet Pepsi.
Caffeine-free Diet
ASMR.
Pepsi.
And now I'm gonna watch Married at First Sight, season 12. It's a really good season. And eat my food.
Is all she does all day is watch television when she's not cleaning or recording? I mean, I guess everybody does their own thing. I mean, considering her job is YouTube, she has the freedom to do that. So, hey, I guess more power to her. She hasn't been reading lately, so.
So hot.
You could, I don't know, let your food cool before shoving it into your face.
Okay, so Feline also tried them. She liked them. I'm about to have a couple more because 3 just wasn't enough, so I'm gonna have 3 more. Hello, hello. Okay, so the popsicle stick thing,
Oh my god. If there's any of these I don't find interesting or have anything to add, I'm gonna skip them.
I've been enjoying it, and I know a lot of you have too. So I actually posted on my Instagram for you guys to send me more questions because all the ones that I have now are all weight related. So obviously I'm gonna still answer the ones.
There's Rarity. Hey, Rarity. Best part of the video is a cat.
I haven't done, but it's just gonna be a continuous loop of just like questions, things to talk about. I have thought long and hard about getting a podcast, I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like I can yip and yap and talk and just...
So all of these popsicle sticks that she bought just have a number written on them. That's all it is. She could have done that with pieces of paper that she already had at home instead of buying these popsicle sticks. I don't know.
I literally could talk your ear off. I'm not even lying. Like, get me in the right mood and my mouth won't shut. I just don't think that I want to... Rattles! Come here, baby. Walking in front of the camera. I just don't think that a podcast is something that I would want to do by myself. Like, having a co-host or maybe just like someone literally there, like a host, like a 2-hoster, me and someone else. A rarity.
Cat butt.
I think that would be cool. I would totally do it, but it's like, there are a couple people in my life I feel like we would make a bomb podcast, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it would be tea, it would be drama, it would be hot topics, it would be controversial opinions. Like, it would be so good, but unfortunately, the 2 people I'm actually thinking of, I don't talk to anymore. So, and the tea is, one of them used to be my best friend, and another one of them used to be my ex. So I'm not even gonna say who and what and when.
Would it be wifey? Or would it be like Becky or someone? And but the other ones would be Eric or Ricky.
how, because it doesn't even matter, but I'm just saying that it would be a good podcast. For real, for real. Like, I really do love doing the whole popsicle thing with you guys. But I just feel like vlogs are very, like, everyday life.
Come on, let's speed it up. I need to get more coffee before I start working. Let's go.
Your daily life, what you're doing, talk about what you're doing. So some topics just don't come up, and like hearing what your audience wants you to talk about, it definitely helps and builds more like topics around your channel. Hey guys, so it's like the end of the night. I should already be like in bed, melatonin in my body, but yeah, so I need to go do that. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. I don't even remember what I vlogged today. Honestly, can't.
I don't either, girly. I really don't. And I just watched it. Beats me. Yeah, I don't know either.
Remember a damn thing. So hopefully I vlogged stuff, because I literally cannot remember what I vlogged. Something about a cauliflower like bite thing, which I'm craving that. Those were so good. So I'm definitely gonna buy more. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
All right. Well, that was a really quick touch on am I looking for a girlfriend? That was just a like a no kind of a thing. I think that's what she said at least. What was even said about that? Oh, because she was taking pictures with a filter. That's what it was. Yeah. No. That's flimsy reasoning, but you know, I'm sure she's working on getting wifey back. She's trying to woo her with cauliflower bites. But I don't really have anything else to add to this one. Wasn't much in this one, so hopefully this will be a quick edit for me. And until next time, be safe and take care.